PAX Aus is this weekend, very exciting, massive gaming convention in Melbourne, usually one of my favourite weekends of the year because pretty much all my favourite people are in one place, always so much to do and see, and it's a good time, and this is my second year that I've been accepted as a creator, so I'll be doing all the fun things all weekend. It is always unfortunate timing that PAX is always like the weekend right after term goes back, school goes back. That's always really unfortunate timing. And this year it's actually hit me the worst it ever has because for the first time my body completely noped out and got really sick there for a couple of days, but we should be up on the up and up. We should be good. We're ready to go. It's just, you know, it's kind of really bad how much time off work how much time off work I've missed and had to take this year because of getting so unwell so often. Like, it's kind of a big problem, and also other things that have gone on. I feel like basically since I got COVID years back for the first time, like my body's never been the same and I just get sick constantly. I mean, I did have long COVID that first time where I was really, really ill for months, just kind of had to work through it. And yeah, I feel like things have never been quite right since, you know? But that's not what this video is about. We're gonna do all the fun things, but it does mean that I'm gonna try and take it a little bit more easy than usual, just in terms of like often I go out like all night on the Saturday night, and I do not want to do that this year. I'm gonna need to try and rest a bit more than usual because the health issues this year have been bad. But that aside, we're in for a good weekend. And this is also the first year that I've got an event on the Thursday night as well, because obviously the convention is 3 days, but I'm an Ubisoft creator now, so there's an Ubisoft creator mixer tonight that I'll be heading to. In saying that, like, I have had a lot more anxiety than usual. Like, usually I don't really get stressed about PAX. I still haven't used this damn sparkle yarn because I haven't been crocheting. Anyway, I don't usually get really stressed about PAX, but I've had a lot of anxiety this week, and I think it's a combination of, one, there being kind of more on than usual, along with being like a more kind of present creator in the space and things like that, but also like the health issues and the missing work issues. All of that I think is kind of compounded, that I've had like, you know, that like pain in my chest all week that I get when I'm like really anxious. I don't know who else experiences that. But I'm sure like once I get into the swing of things, I'll be fine. It's just, yeah, I feel like I've been starting like every convention vlog this year in a similar way, talking about how I haven't been feeling okay mentally, or that I've been really sick. And yeah, that's as I said, like, there's been some health issues and stuff going on this year, unresolved. But anyways, as I said, I've got the Ubisoft mixer tonight, but I don't plan on staying too long because I want to make sure I get a decent amount of sleep. Obviously, I've been feeling pretty off this week, but also have to be up bright and early to get into cosplay to then head over to PAX bright and early for Media Hour. I also don't know if I'll have a chance to pick up my pass tonight, which means I'll have to pick it up tomorrow morning as well. So it'll be an early one, but I'll be in cosplay all weekend as well. It'll be good. It'll be good. I just need to get over that little anxious bump that's been in the way. And yeah, try and take it as easy as I can for a big convention weekend, I guess. But I'm just really excited to see everyone because so many people I know, so many of my friends are going to be there, so it's going to be really good just being able to see everyone. That always gives me some energy, like mentally and stuff. I do always thrive off being around friends, so it'll be good. It'll be good. I'm excited. So thanks PAX for having me, and let's see what we get up to. I like how Pugs is the wrong way. That's the best part.
think you need to do the roar. Cheers, brother. It's something.
For your donation.
Failed. Doesn't want to connect.
Today, we're going to try to do something a little bit different. We are going to share an adventure. We have recently stuck together, gathered them by the next I take your part.
So now she's someone that we are working closer with. I just like to finish.
I don't even know what's on it.
Planning on doing.
What are you up to for the rest of the afternoon?
No, even further ahead. We had a demo.
Is this something I wore to PAX? No. No, it is not. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this anyway right now, it's a cost test of the like Neopets library fairy because I've been invited to the Neopets player night at Acme Game Worlds later this month, which I'm super excited for. So I was just, you know, testing it all out, see that it looked right. But PAX was like a month ago at this point. I was so ill for like all of October. But anyway, it was a good weekend. We had lots of fun. So just to close it out here, you know, obviously my highlight is always like spending lots of time with all my friends. That's always my favorite thing about PAX because there's so many people there. And particularly the Friday was really good for that with all of the like ANZ creators meetups and stuff that happened. So many people showed up to that midday meetup. I can't remember whether I included the photo in here. I think I did include the photo that 8-Bit Elliot took. That it was just, there were just so many people there. Yeah, it was a good time and I ended up with a bunch of fun things. So the Thursday night I went to the Ubisoft like creator mixer, which I got to go to for the first time because this was my first year being an Ubisoft creator partner, and they gave us these hats which were also then could be used for the group photo that was taken on Saturday. You can't see me in the group photo though because everybody like lifted up their hands and my face got completely covered. You can see like a bright pink wig on the edge of somebody's arm though, because you could see my wig, not me. But anyway, and also at that we got given this, which I actually only opened this week. I'd never had time to open it, but it has like patches and stuff in here, which is really cool. So I appreciate Ubisoft. That was a fun time. And actually my like favorite freebie I got over the entire weekend was Saturday night. There was a Twitch like a Twitch after party and I got given this. This is like my favorite thing that I got on the weekend. It's obviously a Twitch cushion and it is so soft. I love it so much. So thank you Scott Dog for handing me this during the Twitch after party. But yeah, I got lots of little things. There also, you know, Gearbox was there. I went to the Gearbox panel, which was a lot of fun. And the bar was kitted up like Moxie's bar, and they were giving away Ripper masks all weekend. I have my I've got my little Psycho mask down here, so I need to find a spot for this one as well, because I'm a big Borderlands fan. I also went to an Elder Scrolls Online community meet on the Sunday that my friend Pete's kind of spearheaded organising, I think. But somebody was handing out these. I'm assuming this is them playing for Joey's, but it has like obviously it's like the heavy bag, but then it's also got dice in it, which is super cute. Rad, Ms. Radcore gave me this, which is another fun thing. Also, because Bethesda were there as well, and I went and saw like a Bethesda one shot, and then afterwards they were giving out like tote bags as well. It was actually, what was really funny about the weekend is obviously like I have a lot of friends in like the creator space, and so I'm often talking about all these people I know and people I've spent time with at events, like to my partner, and Nathan came along with me on the Friday. We were actually both in Date Everything cosplay, which was kind of really funny because it was only like his second time ever cosplaying, and he chose to do that cosplay despite never having played the game, because we were Dorian and Holly. This was actually my Holly wig that I have repurposed. What was I saying? Oh, but the funny thing is that obviously I talk about all these people all the time, and so there's all these names he's heard that he doesn't necessarily have faces for, and people he's never met. So the funny thing about this weekend was him being there on the Friday, especially because there were all the meets. He got to meet a lot of people for the first time, or was exposed to a lot of people for the first time. But because a lot of people were doing like silly little things on panels and various things, some of his introduction to some of these people were kind of funny. Because like we went and saw the Elder Scrolls little one-shot kind of situation that happened with Bethesda, and Nick was on there playing a silly little guy, so it was good fun. But yeah, Nick-tacular. But yeah, I know I have other stuff as well, but I haven't collected it all together. Honestly, I don't have the huge stack of business cards I had last year. I only got a few. I think this was from Han. It was my one little pack I got from someone. Have I even opened this? No, I haven't. I don't think I've even opened this yet. It's got like little fidget and lollies and some stickers and stuff. Haunted by Han, I believe, is their full username. And then I only think I got a couple of other business cards. Also, obviously I have my content creator pass. Thank you for PAX for having me. But also the NZ creators were partnered with Red Bull this year, and they got these lanyards made, which were really cool. And then obviously you could put your handle on, so it was a really good way to be able to identify people. A small child asked for a photo with me when I was dressed up as Jeff on Sunday, and then gave us stickers. I don't know, there's a few other little random pieces, but big fan of this. Big fan of this cushion. But yeah, it was a good weekend. I also got to, you know, play a bunch of indie games, particularly on this, although didn't play very many, but I looked at a lot of them, and chatted to some devs and stuff, including Radio Bush, who I've been getting to know a little bit, because after trying out Lighthairs World in, where was that? Avcon. And then he actually did send me a game key, and Nathan played it on stream and got much more invested than I expected. Yeah, it's we love supporting indie game devs, especially, you know, like our Australian indie game devs, and the scene that we have here. But yeah, saw a bunch of panels, looked at a bunch of games, ran around being very tired and exhausted. It was also a big weekend because it was my first weekend doing paid work for a brand, which was weird and a lot to wrap my head around, but we did it. I did my first paid content. But yeah, I wanted to make this closing out clip relatively short, because I think last year I yapped for like 20 minutes at the end of my PAX vlog, showing off my little haul and stuff, and we don't need to do that this year. You don't need to go back and look at that video because I'm not proud of it. But anyway, so I think we'll close it out here because there's probably enough. As I said, there's probably a few other little bits and pieces around, but it was also a month ago, and I just wanted to make sure I closed out the vlog properly. I love PAX. It's always one of my favorite weekends of the year. I love getting to see everyone, and there's always so much to see and do. And as always, I didn't get to see and do as much as I would have liked. This was also my first year not playing Rock Band. I was just so freaking busy, and I'm a little bit sad about it. But there's always next year. So that's pretty much it for conventions for this year. It is now November, but as I said, I've got some other events and things coming up, like the Neopets Player Night, obviously. So yeah. I've also got some events at the start of 2026 that I'm tabling at. I am going to be tabling at Artist Alley, which is happening, I want to say in February. And I also have a table at the Game Expo. Also, was just notified that I've been accepted as a creator for the Game Expo. So I'll be there as a content creator, but I'll also be selling my arts and crafts, tabling, and probably getting my sibling and partner to try to help me out so I can do all the things. It's going to be a very intense weekend, and that's in March. But the Game Expo was in my top 3 conventions this year as well. So definitely recommend another Melbourne gaming convention. So yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this vlog. I will see you next time, whatever next time brings. I'm pretty sure I have a reading vlog that I've never finished editing from like August, but that's okay. I don't know whether you'll see that or not, because it's one of those ones I forgot about. But anyway, PAX was good fun. It was stressful this year because I had a lot going on, but it was good fun. So yeah, TT Fan and Stasi out.
Thank you.